Good morning. I am here today to talk to you about anxiety. I did a little poll and anxiety won. Apparently people want to talk about anxiety, want to know more about anxiety, ways to deal with anxiety, how can we stop your anxiety, all those fun things. So we're going to start off today talking about a little bit of basic biology behind the anxiety cycle. It's really important to understand, and it's this thing called fight or flight. You've probably heard of it. If you haven't, listen up. If you have, this is going to be a really good reminder of fight or flight. Okay, so let's talk about what our brains do. They're wonderful. Our brains are wonderful things, and part of their job is to keep us safe. And to keep us safe, one of the things they do is they go into this wonderful thing called fight or flight when it comes to danger. Now, this is really important to understand. The brain reacts exactly the same to real danger and perceived danger. Real danger, perceived danger. It acts exactly the same. So, what does this look like? You're walking through the woods, a grizzly bear comes over here. Your body sends a signal, your brain sends a signal to your body saying, hey, there's a grizzly, we're not safe. We need to either run, that would be the flight part, or we need to fight. Okay? Flight or fight. So, here comes a grizzly, you're probably going to run away. I don't know, maybe you got a gun, maybe you're going to fight it, whatever. As soon as that danger is gone, you calm down, your body sends a signal to your brain saying, everything's okay. Your brain sends a signal to the body, bear gone, we're fine. Perfect, keeps us safe. The problem with anxiety is this. Our brains are reacting to things that aren't actually dangerous. Is it a realistic danger or not? So in essence, there's nothing wrong with anxiety. It's just our brain kind of gone a little bit overboard to keep us safe. So it's really important to understand how this cycle works. Brain sends the signal to the body. Body gets into flight or fight and sends a signal back to the brain that says we are not safe. And the cycle continues. So what do we do about it? We have to disrupt that signal. We have to. I am not saying if there's a real danger that you should not be anxious about it. Not at all. I am saying most of the times when we're talking about people who have anxiety, it's not as dangerous as they think, or it's not actually realistic danger. So we have to disrupt those things. So we look at the cognitive piece. We also look at ways to manage the body. So the body can send a signal back to the brain saying, yo, brain, we're fine. We are safe. Let's get off of this fight or flight. Okay. So there's a third thing, freeze, fight, flight, or freeze. We're just not going to talk about freeze today. If you have questions about freeze, that's kind of just shutting down, please feel free to message me. Also, a dear colleague of mine has written a wonderful book called It's Not a Saber-Tooth. I'm going to drop the links in the comments. If you have a kid that deals with anxiety, I highly recommend you get this book. If you deal with anxiety and just want a cute way to understand it, look at the book. It's awesome. As always, if you have any questions for me, please feel free to private message me or drop comments in the links, or drop a comment below, And what we're going to do is I'm going to just keep going about anxiety in the next couple days, ways to cope, ways to look at is what we're experiencing actually a real threat or is it a perceived threat, and ways we can get you off the anxiety cycle, because the reality is anxiety sucks. It is no fun. It is terrible. We can have all sorts of physical and emotional symptoms, that go along with anxiety. So we don't want anybody to be there. So you stay tuned for the next few videos and some articles about anxiety. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below, and I will see you later. Have a wonderful day.